If I were to describe Mushoku Tensei's premiere in one word, I would say moving. The episode got me to genuinely cheer for Rudy, who is an asshole. But to see someone get up and try to better themselves, got me saying nice. Made me happy, made me smile, nice. And for an episode mostly focused on his development after being left into solitary and heartbreak, it's no surprise if you, the viewers, also felt the same way. So let's break this episode down. We're fresh off the events of season 2, and you immediately realize one thing. Dead End is done. They have parted ways. Richard was first, apparently a wine bottle dropped, and Eris was next. Now all we're left with is Rudeus, a free agent and depressed. He's traveling to a far land, alone, barely holding on to a sliver of hope that he could find his lost mother once again. Apparently there's a Mushoku Tensei map, and Rudeus is heading north, and if I remember correctly, the last episode of season 1, Roxy asked the demon bitch where his family was, and his mother is in Begarit continent, around here, so yeah, he's nowhere near. However, family's family, and even if there are no leads, Rudy has to go look for her. Even if he is in a dark place right now, mentally. He almost breaks down on multiple occasions during the episode. Well, the only thing keeping him going is holding on to that memento that he keeps dearly. Even cries with it. I don't know, it's probably a handkerchief. Back. Post that it. That is not a napkin. That is not toilet paper. I just realized that's fucking Roxy's panties. Thanks, YouTube. Thank you, fucking anime Koma. I'm probably down for not knowing this, so I'll just put it in the video. As he closes the blinds, he has also closed off his heart, and as this comment says, his pussy left a mark on Rudeus, LOL. He's not wrong. Or she. Or they. I don't fucking know. As much as it rubs me the wrong way, shit. He kept her strands, he's sleeping with it, and that just goes to show how much of an impact he had on Rudy. He sees mirroring images of her through the new character, and he's also gone reckless. I believe he overpays for his room, judging from the owner's reaction. He even attempts to take on a dangerous job all by himself, and as we see later in the episode, he'd be fighting bears along with another wave of them waiting to surprise. So if he did that alone, he is cooked. Which brings us to the supporting characters, Suzanne and Sara. Suzanne being the glue of her party, and Sara...
This
bitch is annoying as fuck. Shut the fuck up.
I don't fucking know Walmart airs. As of recording, we've only seen her for an episode, so it's too early to tell. But in spite of that, what I do like about how they were introduced to this story is that even though Suzanne does reach out to help Rudy, she approaches him with an ulterior motive. She wants to help him, but at the same time also give Sara an example on how to work with different kinds of people, which is a skill that Sara must learn once she eventually disbands with Suzanne. Because that's how life works. You have to deal with different people eventually. I do like this since it gives these characters a realistic reason to be there, and not just feel like bullshit thrown around to keep the story moving, unless it's actually time to keep Rudy alive, but you get the point, I guess. Anyway, fast forward to the fight scene and Rudeus is frozen. Shit. Fast forward to the fight scene and Rudeus is frozen. He's already sensed the bears surrounding them, but he's chosen to resign. While this might not be the Rudy we know, this is also the Rudy that has been driven to a corner by his own sorrow. And he was even prepared to die a second time. However, in times of crisis also comes the spark of courage. Beneath the party's struggles also reveals their will to survive. And through that, Rudy finally realizes he's been through worse, even before and after reincarnation. We the viewers ourselves have already known this because we've seen this man's journey through our very own eyes, and we ourselves know. Wait, there's 11 more episodes? So when we finally see him rise to the occasion and deliver that Megaman-esque explosion, I had chills, and at the same time, it was a masterclass in directing. Studio Bind did an excellent job of visualizing that build-up and writing to successfully impact each and every moment this episode. They didn't stop there though. With what looked to be the peak of the episode, we immediately see them one-up the previous events with the ending. After Suzanne, Sara, and Rudy's relationship take a step forward, the party heads back to the guild and offers to pay drinks for everyone inside. Even though the locals were shit-talking them, it was good to see them lighten up the mood, but most importantly, Rudy was also lightened up. To see him finally have a moment of joy in this episode was a very rewarding moment for him, and together with us viewers. He opens the blinds once again, finally opening his heart, contrary to the beginning. Here he affirms his goals and motivations as he remembers the time he first ventured outside. The music starts and the flashback starts. We finally burned away the hair, but at least kept the panties, I guess. Rudy was guided by Roxy then, and through the lessons he was taught, he's still being guided now. Powerful scene, the episode ends, the episode was damn great. Even though some may find it pretty emo, I don't know, man, that's how depression works. If the man was out here, I don't know, deadly happy and shit, I'd be concerned. The music at the end definitely made the scene very emotional. In closing, Rudy is obviously not at 100% yet, so it seems that this season is going to focus more on the character writing, which I think is fine. The writing should keep you invested if you like Mushoku Tensei anyway. Check out my channel if you haven't subscribed. I'm looking to upload a seasonal video next week, so stay tuned. That's all. Goodbye.